Hi, my name's Shelley and thank you for joining my tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a short sleeve top, and it's really easy. Around the bottom there's going to be flower style squares, and that's what we're going to start with. So chain 5, and then join with a slip stitch to the first chain, and then chain 4, because we need to have a chain 1 for the space, and then you're going to chain 1 inside the loop, treble 1 inside the loop, chain 1, and try and keep the tail within the stitches. So treble 1, chain 1, and you're going to do a total of 11, so that's 2, treble 1, chain 1, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, I'm keeping the tail within the stitches because then we can pull the circle closed. And then we're going to slip stitch into the third chain of the beginning chain. So for the next row we're going to chain 3 and then slip stitch into the first one's chain space, chain 3, and double crochet into the next chain space, chain 3, and double crochet into the next chain space, and just continue that all the way around until you get to the end again, and end with a chain 3 and then slip stitch into the first chain from the first 3. And for the next row we're gonna again slip stitch into the first chain space, and then we're gonna chain 6, and then double crochet into the next 3 chain space, chain 6, and double crochet into the next 3 chain space, and just continue until you get to the end, and end the row with a slip stitch into the first chain from the previous row, and then for the next row we're going to double crochet 3 into the first 6 chain space, and then we're going to front post treble around the gap here, the partition stitch here. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 double crochet into the next space, and again 3 front post treble crochets around the partition stitch. and then 3 double crochet around the space, and then another 3 front post treble crochets around here, and just continue that sequence until you get to the end, and end the row with a slip stitch into the 3rd. Stitch from the previous row. And now we're going to start squaring up, so to speak. So chain 3 and then work a double crochet into the middle of the bit that's prominent. Chain 3 again, and again double crochet into the stem, and then for the next one we're going to make a corner, so we're going to chain 4, and then we're going to go back and work a double crochet into the stitch below the hook, and then we're going to chain 3, and then we're going to go into the embossed bit again. So chain 3 twice and double crochet, chain 3 and double crochet twice, and then a corner, 1 2 3 4, go back to make a double crochet, chain 3 and double crochet into the next pillar. So continue around doing 2 chain 3s and then a corner until you get to the end, and then end with a slip stitch into the first stitch of the last row. And then I'm gonna chain 3 and then into the first 3 chain space we're going to work 3 triple crochets, and then the same into the next 3 chain space, 3 treble crochets, and then into the corner space we're going to do 3 treble crochets, three chains, and then another 3 treble crochets. So continue to work 3 treble crochets into the 3 chain spaces, and then 3 treble crochets, 3 chains and 3 treble crochets into the corner spaces until you get back to the beginning again, and end with a slip stitch into the 3rd of the beginning chain if you can, unlike me. And then chain 1, and now we're just going to simply work a double crochet into each stitch all the way around to neaten it off. I strongly recommend blocking out these squares when you do them to give a neater square looking finish. So 3 double crochets into the corner and then into each stitch, and just continue double crocheting around with 3 into each corner, and then slip stitch into the last stitch. And you're going to be making 5 of these, and possibly 6 if you're making a bigger size.